off we go. I don't know who reads Colleen Hoover books. Maybe today's going to be really bad. Listen, you promised me when lunch was ready, you were going to spread your own jam. Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. I have a lot to tell you and update you on, but firstly, just let's start by saying it's the evening. I never pick the camera up in the evening, but it's currently 9:15 p.m. I'm in bed with the love of my life. Hi Hendrik. Why are you glaring at me? Alan's away, hence why I have the dog and his teddy on the bed. And he picks the best times to go away because we are expecting a storm coming in tonight and everyone's freaking out that we're going to have power outages. So I haven't really been that worried about it until just now when I'm going to bed, and I suddenly just started thinking about like everything that won't work and everything in the fridge that's going to go off, and we don't have a gas hob, so I literally won't even be able to make a cup of tea. Anyway, let's keep everything crossed that that's not going to happen. I've literally just made a bowl of pasta downstairs for the boys because otherwise we'll be eating, oh my god, there's so much dirt on my bed because of the dog. Otherwise I'll just be eating bread and ham all day. And it's actually home tomorrow, probably at like 7:30, 8, so at least it's not like a full night or anything. But it's now, because the clocks have gone back, it now gets dark here at like 4 p.m, so that will be really interesting with the boys tomorrow. I was going to vlog with you today, but I woke up in the weirdest headspace and I just couldn't pick up the camera. So I've just been having a bit of a rough week basically from when the clocks went back. The boys just started sleeping really badly. Not only are they waking up like the hour earlier, but they're just waking up through the night as well. And I just get so run down when that happens. And it's like, if one of them's waking up, it's not so bad. But if they're both waking up at different times, I just feel like I am a yo-yo in the night, like up and down. They're on a different level to us as well in this house. It's like up and down the stairs, which fully wakes me up in the night. But fingers crossed, last night they slept through. So I'm hoping they will tonight. They're just waking up early still. So that was that. And then on top of that, I had a really busy few days. I am one of these people that loves doing things, but if I do something for a day, or like if I see someone one day, the next day I need to have like a chill, calm day at home. Otherwise I just get like stressed out with just life, like cooking and cleaning, and I need like my rest time and then my social time, and I just can't do too much of one. But yeah, so the clocks went back on Saturday night. Sunday I had a friend visit from London for the day. Monday I had another friend visit for the day, and then Tuesday my mum came over, and the boys have not napped at all in the day for the last 4 days, partly because we had people coming over, but also they just haven't napped when I've put them to bed, which is a whole nother story because I have a lot to update you on their sleep. But that was a bit strange, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But they have school tomorrow, so once they get back from preschool, it's like so close to nap time that normally they won't nap. So I guess it will be day 5 of no nap, but we shall see. I'm just about to like chill out with my laptop, maybe do some online shopping or watch a video or something, read a book. I'm currently reading this. Who reads Colleen Hoover books? They're just, I know everybody does at the moment, but I love them. And this one so far is not disappointing. So I'm going to read some of that, get an early night, and pray that I don't wake up to terrible noises and beeping from power cuts and stuff, because I don't know really what to do in this new house. I have my torch with me, just put fresh batteries in it, so we should be okay. What else was I going to tell you all? Oh, it was Halloween last night, and we had an absolute Halloween fail, and I feel really bad because all like the last 2 weeks I had planned to take the boys sorry, I had to take a drink then. The last 2 weeks I've been saying that I was going to trick or treat with them because they absolutely loved it last year in LA, and they're still talking about it and remember it, which blows my mind. But time went on and I forgot to get them outfits. It was too late to get them something on Amazon. I went to Tesco and they just didn't have their size, and they were also like £10 an outfit, and I was like, for one night, really? We were due to have like wet weather. And then I picked them up from preschool on Tuesday, and they'd done trick-or-treating at school. So I kind of then and there decided not to do it. And then I also forgot to buy candy when I was in Tesco. And we'd made some really cute pumpkins and put them in the front in our porch so you could see them from the road. And I didn't turn the lights off, so of course we got people coming trick-or-treating. And I felt awful. I should have just given them like some fruit or something, but I just told people the honest truth, and they left, and then I turned everything off so we didn't get any more. But the boys were so excited when people were coming to the door. So next year I am gonna be a better mother, and we are gonna do the best Halloween ever, because I let them down this year and I feel very disappointed in myself. So anyway, I've been talking for far too long now. It's like over 6 minutes, so I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with power, because me without a cup of tea in the morning is not going to be a pretty sight. We still have power. I'm in a bit of a mega rush because I need to start getting up early, really, is the answer, but I just can't seem to get out of bed until the boys are ready to get out of bed. And then this morning they wanted to do a puzzle, which they found in the cupboard. They haven't seen it since we moved out of my mum's. So we sat there doing a puzzle, and then I suddenly came downstairs and it was 8:15, and we need to leave for school at 10 to 9. So we're having breakfast, aren't we? I'm gonna have shreddies. I don't normally eat cereals, but seeing as we're in a rush, I want to take the dogs straight out when I get back from dropping them, because the storm. Apparently we're in the eye of the storm right now. It's like very calm out there. A few things have blown around outside, but on the whole, everything looks fine. Maybe today's gonna be really bad. Anyway, I'm gonna get these shreddies down me. I got your vitamin. You want your sweetie? We call it a sweetie. And then we're gonna get going to school, because I think it's gonna take us a while to walk this morning, because it is super windy. Off we go. Got everything on. Max, wellies. Oh, sweetheart, you just want to cuddle. Anyway, where's home? Picking you up. You're going to go for a walk with some of your friends. Yes, you are. Two of the mums from the school have got dogs, and we do a walk sometimes on Thursdays. So they asked me. They don't walk for very long, but it's something. Hendrix loves one of the dogs as well. He goes so silly. So it's 9:15. We're going to whip you out. It's not raining right now, which is lovely. And I can't do this with one hand. But yeah, should we go walkies? Should we go walkies? Come on in. Where do we go? Come on in. Oh, I need to change that up now. Halloween is officially over. Come back a bit. Come back. Sit. I don't know. What we have to do, isn't it? You're such a wet, muddy dog, aren't you? Music. Hey Siri, pause. It's November 2nd, so I feel so festive this year. I'm actually thinking that next week we're going to decorate, or start decorating. I just want to enjoy the weeks leading up to Christmas. They're the better ones, aren't they? Then the actual Christmas week is great, but like weeks building up to Christmas are the best. So I think we're going to decorate early this year, because I didn't do anything for Halloween. And now we're back in the UK, we don't have Thanksgiving anymore, so I feel like it's appropriate. We are going to Wales this weekend to stay with Alan's family, as it's his dad's 70th. And I think actually it's a surprise. I don't think his dad knows. So we're going to surprise, we're going to stay at his brother's. I've never been up there before, it's my first time. So I've got a lot to sort out, because we're leaving tomorrow at like midday. And I haven't packed a thing yet, and I've also got to make a cake for Saturday night for his birthday. So I was going to do that this morning, but now I'm thinking that I'm not going to have time to bake it in the oven and pick the boys up. I'm using this book, and I actually made this cake in the summer
for one of Mum's friends. It's called a citrus coconut layered cake, and it was so yummy. I don't actually make all the layers. It's actually 2 cakes cut in half, so you have 4 layers, but it makes a big cake. So I'm just gonna do half of that. And I don't really know how I'm gonna decorate it. That's the only thing. But yeah, what does it say about baking? Bake for 50 minutes, so no, I'm definitely not gonna have time. So what I'm gonna do is weigh everything out, and then I'm just gonna sort of clean and tidy up as much as I can before picking the boys up, and then we need to do some packing. So that is a fun-filled day that we are gonna have together. And fingers crossed, we're gonna have power throughout all this time, because if I don't bake this cake and waste all the ingredients, I will be so miffed. But I think this storm isn't gonna be as bad as they said. So I'm gonna blast the Christmas music, get into the spirit, do a bit of baking, do a bit of cleaning, have a nice Thursday. Weighed everything out, and just in time, it's like 11:30, so I'll definitely be making the cake when I get home. It goes so quickly. Their school 3 hours. Like next year from January, we're going to be putting them in from 9 till 3, which I'm very nervous about because I don't know if it's just going to be too much for them, but I'm also so excited just to have a bit more time to do some stuff. I was going to show you the preschool, but I don't think they've sent me any photos through today, but it's so sweet. They've got this like online portal, and they send through photos when like every day when they're at school. But I felt a bit sad this morning because I woke up to, I don't know if any of you have followed me previously. Before I started YouTube, I had an Instagram account, but I used to sell homemade caramels, and I did it for about 2 or 3 years. I felt like I was at a place where I'd really like grown the business. And I also had like a wholesale account online where people would make orders, and I put it on pause when I had the boys like 3 years ago. And I've like updated the pause because I'm just not ready to go back to it. And I had these orders come through this morning because the vacation pause time like ended, and I just haven't completely forgotten about it like 3 years ago. And I just felt sad because I had to go and cancel all the orders, and I was thinking how much I miss it. But that wholesale account is actually only valid in the US, so everybody that ordered, I'd have to be sending it over to the US, which just would not be cost effective. But I was just thinking how much I miss it, and whether I'm going to start doing something along those lines in January when they go back, when they go to school a little bit more. But yeah, I really miss having my own business and my own job. My account on Instagram got hacked and I cannot access it anymore, which is a real shame. But this was my account. Obviously it completely ended once I had the boys, but I can't access it anymore. These were the sort of things I used to make. Yeah, I just really miss it now. That was my packaging. And I spent so much time and put so much effort into it. I can't believe that here we had like Thanksgiving packaging. So yeah, that was my account name, if anybody's interested in looking at it. But who knows, maybe we'll get back to it one day. I'd love to, we'll see. Anyway, I've got 10 minutes where I've got to go pick up the boys, and I also need to pop into the garage because they've got my car keys because there was issues with the car, and I really hope that they fixed it because we're supposed to be driving to Wales tomorrow, so a bit nervous about that. I need to pop to Tesco because there's a few things I've forgotten for the cake, so let's hope that the car is okay, otherwise all my plans will go to pot. Okay boys, your lunch is ready. You want to stop that? No. You can do your own honey. No. You can do your own jam and butter. Oh, hey, what did you promise me? Jack? Jack, you promised me. Can you pause it? And we'll do our own honey and butter on our toast. Yeah, you want your own knife? Which ones do you want? These ones? Henry, can you let Jack do it, baby? You promised me. Here, look. You want jam? Do you want butter? Here you go. You ready? Get your lunch. Can you press pause? The middle button. Can you press that middle one?
She's definitely a rabbit.
That middle one. Can you press it, Jack? Press the middle one, Jack.
Oh. That's Mitten's short stuff.
The middle one there. There are 2 lines.
Too much fun.
There, press.
No, you press it.
Okay.
No!
Hey Henry, I know you want to watch, but listen, you promised me when lunch was ready, you were going to spread your own jam. Do you want butter?
Honey and butter.
Honey and butter. You want to spread your own butter?
Oh, need the bit more.
Don't you want to spread your jam, darling? Here, let me help you. If you lift it up, off the plate, and then you can spread it better. There you go.
No, let me do it.
You're doing it. You're doing it really good.
Need some more.
Just a bit more, yeah. Hey Henry, would you like me to spread your butter?
No.
You want to do it?
Where's my fork?
You want your fork as well?
And my knife.
Here you go. Where's your knife? Here.
There's mine.
Okay, let me help you.
I still want to come.
Do you want to sit over there?
Yeah. We got more toppers.
Do you want honey on there?
We got more toppers.
Did you want to go sit over there too?
No, and then there was one.
Okay. It's okay. Silly me. You have to have matching. Here you go. Do you want some honey on there?
Yes.
Are you going to spread that yourself?
I want honey too.
You sure you don't want to come up here? Should I bring it to you?
Yeah, honey and butter and jam.
Is that nice? Oh, you can put that on that piece,
Oh,
can't you? Just
I
honey.
spread it.
Good job. Yummy. Is that yummy? Did you have fun at school today? Yeah. I love you. Anything you want to say? Who loves you the most?
Mommy
Yeah, Mummy.
and me too.
You love Mummy? You feel quite warm, bub. You want to have a nap after lunch? You do? A little sleep?
Not enough sleep.
You said this morning you were really tired. You're
Yeah.
not tired anymore? Let's go see what Henry's doing. How's it going?
It's so fast.
Yeah. Putting the butter on.
I'm doing it.
You want help? If you lift it up out of here, it makes it easier.
No,
And would you like jam?
I want it to. Well, give me honey, please.
You want honey?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get it for you.
Get it for me.
Well, that's jam. I don't think jam and honey would be very nice together. Why don't we just do jam? That's it. A bit more.
Jackie like jam, Mommy.
Henry likes jam.
And Jackie.
And Jackie?
No tack.
Who?
Tacky.
Daddy likes jam.
And honey like.
Mummy likes jam.
Yeah. Can't do it.
It's okay. Can you pick it up?
I want a better one. Something's stuck in my throat.
Oh, cough. Do you need a drink? This is how we are sometimes after school, and I try to remind myself that I think I read that kids are sometimes so well behaved at school that when they come home, all their emotions come out. So try and take it slowly, do what we can.
I didn't get my honey.
You want some honey and jam?
Yeah.
Sure. Here. Boys are obsessed with honey ever since they get coughs. I always give them a spoon of honey to help their throats. And I sort of wish I'd never done it because they're so obsessed with honey. But can you tell everybody something that you did at school today?
What's the car?
You played with lots of cars. And did you play with some slime? Did you play with something slimy? Yeah? And what about, do you talk about bonfire night? And fireworks? Be careful of biting that, darling, it might hurt. Do you need help with this? Oh. Yummy, yum. This is the boys' room. It's seen cleaner days, but they got a lovely train set off. Who got you that? Who got you the train set?
Granny and Mum.
Yeah, show us. Yeah, big train set.
Let me have it.
Okay. What do you want to say? What's your favourite thing in your bedroom? The puzzle. The puzzle we did this morning that got us late for school. Yeah, the wallpaper was here. I want to change that eventually. We need to get a blind.
Let me have it.
Okay. Boys just want the camera, so 2 minutes then. Okay, just have a little rest and I'll see you in a bit. Cake's in the oven and it's the moment of truth. I put the boys down for a nap, which I'm going to talk to you all about because there was a few questions about their schedule and their sleep and stuff in the last video, so I'm going to run you through that. It's quite long-winded, but I'll try and shorten it. But first, let's see if they're sleeping. We don't use a monitor anymore, but my hatch machine has like a sound thing so I can hear them, so let's listen. It's better than other days. The sleep thing has been a whirlwind for us. It sounds like that's just Henry awake, but who knows. Jack seems to be the one that needs more sleep at the moment, so that's why I'm trying to put them down for a nap. But anyway, as the sleep story goes, when we were at my mum's, they were so bad at going to bed at night. They were literally awake until 9:30 every night for the 3 or 4 months that we were there. And I didn't want to stop them napping because there was just a lot going on and it just felt like too much of a long day when I was there. So I would always put them down for a nap in the day and they would go straight to sleep. I'm going to turn this light off because I think it would be better for you guys. And it's still terrible lighting. Hang on, let me just try something else. Okay, that's better. They were napping for like 1 to 2 hours every day and going to sleep so late. So they'd sleep about 1 till 2:30, 3, and then they wouldn't go to bed till 9:30, 10, and it was so frustrating, but we just put up with it really, just so that everyone could have that little bit of break in the day. Just before we moved into here, I'd say the week before, I started trying to keep them up, and we kept them up without a nap for like 2 or 3 weeks, and Jack just couldn't handle it. he was just far too tired. So and really grumpy as well. So I brought back the nap, and so far, up until the time change, they were sleeping a little bit, and I'd wake them up. They'd be grumpy a lot of the time when I'd wake them up, but I'd wake them up after an hour and they'd go to sleep at 7:30. They'd be awake for about an hour or so, but go to sleep about 8:30. So that was much better. Fast forward to the clocks going back, and now they just have not taken a nap ever since. They go straight to sleep at like 7:30. I don't hear a peep out of them. They go straight to bed, and then sometimes, if they're really overtired, they wake in the night. But on the whole, they sleep for 12 hours, which is great. But Jack just seems so tired all the time, and I just feel like he needs a nap, but he won't go down for a nap without Henry. So we're in this predicament of what to do. I just keep putting them in their beds. I'll go up there now and see. Maybe it's just Henry that's awake, but I think he keeps Jack awake, to be honest. So it's 1:30. I want to try and give them till 2, just to be like quiet time. But sometimes Henry gets a hold of things. Like I try and move everything I can out of the way, and sometimes like he just manages to get hold of something. He's even ripped the wallpaper on all the wall, so it's really frustrating. He's ripped a book up, he has got stuck on the dresser like trying to grab things, so it's not ideal for me to leave them and not watch them. So I don't know what I'm going to do today, but that's our sleep story. Someone else asked about the dummies, and the boys got hand, mouth and foot back in July. Henry had it first, really bad ulcers all over his mouth, and that was pretty much it. He didn't have any other blisters or anything on his body, but the ulcers were so bad, and he was in so much agony. I put Bonjela in his mouth and Bonjela on the dummy. He hated the Bonjela so much, he never ever put the dummy back in his mouth, so we eliminated it. Then Jack got hand, mouth and foot, and I was like, yes. I knew he was going to get it anyway, and I was like, yes, it's another way to get rid of the dummy. But he was no fool to that. He licked it all off, kept the dummy in, and he's so attached to it that I don't want to take it away right now. But I've spoken to a lot of people, and they've said that they naturally just stop using them, like something will happen and it will just fade away. So I'm gonna hang on and see, but ideally by summer next year I'd like it to be gone. So we'll see what we're going to do about that. But I think that's it with the sleep update. So currently I get them out of their bed at 7:30. They normally wake up between 6:30 and 7. They go down for a nap at 1, and I leave them in there for half an hour, 45 minutes, and see if they fall asleep. And then they go to bed at 7:30, 7:30. And that's it. Pretty easy. The days are great when they nap. The days feel so long when they don't nap. But yeah, I feel like this vlog is going to be very long, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I've got so much packing to do for the weekend, and I want to try and get the house in some sort of suitable state, because I hate coming home to it in a complete mess, and it's just so much easier to do that without filming. So I'm going to do a huge tidy and pack, and then yeah, stay tuned for next week's video, because I feel like it's going to be a good one. If I get around to recording it, but yeah, it's going to be an exciting one, so keep your eyes out for that. I am going to try and regularly upload on like Wednesday nights, and yeah, why don't we say Wednesday or Thursday nights each week, and then that way it gives me an extra day of leeway. But sorry, this one was up on a random day. I don't think I'm going to have it done by this week. I might even upload this next week. I'll just see, maybe that way I can get ahead of myself. Maybe that's a good idea. So sorry for last week missing an upload on my second week back, but we are trying to be consistent here, and keep your eyes out for next week's vlog. Bye guys, lots of love to you all.